Ready to go. Jeremy Pena digs in now. That's to third. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Jose Altuve in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And that misses. 2-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
3-1 is on the way. Foul ball there. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Yordan Alvarez, batting with one down, takes a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield. Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Out number 2. Now Correa up to hit. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Riley Green. And there's a foul ball. 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Myers on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That's ripped into the outfield. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Matt Olson. Olson in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. In the dirt, blocked. Swings through that one for strike 2. In the dirt. And down on strikes. And 2 away now. Austin Riley at the plate.
Ball, that's in.
Acuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one back up the middle and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Inside, ball 1.
Now
Oh,
one
that's off
miss.
the plate.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive
That's
on
a
this
ball.
next pitch.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. And they're all
Nope,
loaded
that's
up.
down,
He
ball
did
4.
not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Albies in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Ball
No,
1
that's
there.
down.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes, the count. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. And he brings it into the warning track. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Sale and a 1-2. Got it. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. And a foul ball. No score here in the second. Foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's down and in. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jake Myers. Albies. The throw to first, and the Astros put down. Bottom of the inning, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Pena should have this one. And there's one down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Outside low. Ball 1. Cut on, popped up right side. And a couple of quick outs. Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in.
Ball, that's inside. Ball, that's in.
In there at the knees. That's strike 2. Now one miss. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. And he made that
That's
pitcher
ball
throw
four.
9 times on the way to that walk. Riley Green next up for the Braves.
Ball, that's out. That's in. Ball 2.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Check
Did he go?
swing on the 2-1, appeal to third. Did not go. Fought off foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Soderstrom. Swings through that one for strike 1. One up, one down. Jeff McNeil stands in.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Nope.
Top of the third, no score. And that one is downstairs. It's 2-2. Got him. 2 down. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's a ball.
To the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Jose Altuve.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Misses inside.
That's inside.
Ball 2. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. First and second, 2 outs. Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Goes down looking. As we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ball, that's out.
Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. So here's Riley now. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Nope. Outside.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's out number 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Baldwin takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So Ozzie Albies now gets a chance with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say.
Altuve slings to first. Start of the 4th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And a swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. 0-1. The Braves up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
This one in the air right field, and that quickly 2 away. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-2. On the ground to the left. Has some trouble with it. Still able to get it there in time. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Grounds one to short. Oh, nice play to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Rojas at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 away.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Yastrzemski in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one inside. And the count is 2-0. This one smoked on its way out of here. He nails one out to right. Riley Green next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And the 0-2. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. Sliced hard but foul. This one in the air center field. And that ends the inning. In Atlanta Truist Park, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. With just 1 hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
This one in the air. Albies takes it in for the out. And there's 1 away. So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. Puts a bunt down. Riley fires to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil up next for the Astros.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but he should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strike. We head to the bottom of just about to get underway. Here's Riley Green. And the home opener is underway. On a line out towards center. One down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
No, that missed.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. Matt Olson up to the plate. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here is Austin Riley.
Ball outside.
On the ground to third. Whips it across, and that'll do it. Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. Pena, a rangy center fielder, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018.
Low ball.
Strike two. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Jose Altuve up to hit here. That one hammered but pulled foul. Well struck right field. Acuna going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That clips the corner. And he swings through that one. This one in the air right field. And he can't make the play. So two down. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the Astros. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green under this one. And the inning is over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That misses the zone.
That's the ball.
Ball two. And a foul ball. The 2-2 now. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. This one in the air center field. Pena gets under it. Then there's one down. Digging in, Michael Harris II. Hit on the ground to short. Correa. Over to first.
He's out.
Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Nope. Ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball inside.
That's
Strike
in
2.
there. That is strike 2. Out towards right center field. Pena. Long run on his horse. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Long ball. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Rojas with the throw to first. And quickly 1 away in the second. So digging in, Yainer Diaz. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball. That's outside. Nope. That's outside. Ball.
Got it. Now 2 away.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
2 down, bases empty. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. There's a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Lawrence Butler digs in now.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Just
No, that's
missed.
down. Ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the
Take your base.
pitch.
Ball
So
4.
a walk puts runners at first and second. Rip towards third. They take the force out. Inning over. Back here in Houston, and now it's the Braves DH, Mike Yastrzemski. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. 1 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Riley Green will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Acuna now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Went with a sweeper for the strike. Struck him out looking. Here is Matt Olson. Fly to left his first time. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And Olson is set down. And that is the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. See. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros.
Ball.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In there at the knees for a strike. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going down. He hammers one out to center. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Tyler Soderstrom.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Here's Carlos Correa. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Carlos Correa will circle the bags. It's their second home run of the inning. And now, Yainer Diaz. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back to back homers. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Albies over to first in time. And they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Lawrence Butler. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Nope, ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. On to the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. That one misses. Ball. And it's 2-0.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Here's a 2-2. And that just misses. Out to short, Correa. To first.
He's out of there.
And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. The Braves trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4.
That's a ball. That missed. That's a ball.
Outside low, 3-1 now.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Right through there for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
No, that missed. That's a ball. That's low. That's a ball.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Wood.
And there's a strike. In the dirt. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one missed. On the ground, right side. Over to Correa for 1. Double play. What a quick. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeff McNeil. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Riley. Jump throw. Pretty nice play there.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
Pena in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. High fly ball out towards left center. Harris should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. Altuve measures 5 feet 6 inches, 35 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Olson, and they get Altuve for the out. We go to the top of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Miguel Rojas.
No, that's out.
This one popped up. Altuve has a beat on it. Dive in, makes the grab. What a play. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
Outside ball. That's a ball.
Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Throw comes into second, and that's a 2-out double.
Waste no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th.
No, that's out.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. inning over on the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Astros designated hitter,